Toastmasters and designated speaker Shilpa. As your evaluator, my interest in you is to see whether we who have gathered here have got value addition for that 6.50 minutes that we spent on your speech, invested on your speech. And the answer is definitely yes, a resounding yes, because you made your speech impactful with triple E. Now when I say triple E, I'm not talking about the entrance exam, but I'm talking about the effective body language, engaging humor, and emotional quotient. Now when it came to the body language, when you said enormous, complimented with the vocal variety of course, you had your hands going up. And when it came to jig jig jig, when you had the scope to make it very attractive, maybe with the movement of your hips, you didn't do that. And I liked it because in a speech, the body language should be a mixture of what is pronounced and what is subtle. And you achieved it. When it comes to engaging humor, you so beautifully punned upon the word wonder. You said, I'm a Wonder Woman, and I thought you would continue to talk about multitasking. No, you said, I wonder as to how I manage all these things. That was a beautiful pun, and you gave us what we call the pleasure of the unexpected. And your analogy of the garbage truck was very original, and I feel it's difficult to be original when it comes to humor. But what clinched the issue for me was your emotional quotient, and that was the turning point in your speech. When you realized your responsibility in the concept of generation and nurture, in the concept of bringing up your children, how you realized that the peripheral learning that your children got was all wrong learning, and you were squarely responsible for that. And that was the kind of enlightenment that you had. Now, do I have suggestions to give you? Perhaps a couple of them, because I felt when you walked up, you walked with a lot of confidence and a smile, you created a good impression. But the title of your speech was Angry Me. So I felt that before you started, you could have shown that anger for a brief moment on your speech and proceeded with your speech. And I also felt that when your spouse gave you that piece of advice, that was something that you had already referred to in the course of your speech. So maybe you could have brought in newer dimensions to the concept of anger itself as to how to make anger more constructive. And also the recency effect, the last part when you said, don't allow anger to control you, you should control anger, I felt could have come up with a more original saying. But I must say that if we follow your message, our BP will come down. Doctors here won't be happy with this, but we will remember your speech for days to come with your triple E's.